So, just like that, got home, dropped the boat. Didn't get everything out of the truck. Still, I think I put the firewood on the ground, but gotta go. Customer wants a dumpster, and they want it today. They got drywall folks coming out. Their dumpster's full, so I've gotta go. So this is the life of business of working alone. I need some more customers so I can hire somebody, I guess, or more dumpsters, or both. But yeah, I can't imagine ever taking more than 3 or 4 days off. It just becomes a logistics nightmare because everything's backed up now. I got a lot of pickups to do on Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday. So, and then we got to start the Google ads back up, so we start advertising again. So it's a fun circle of dumpster life. All right. See you on the flip side. Alright, so we got the dumpster finally picked up, emptied, and took back to the customer. But it wasn't that easy. We had when I got there, the trailer hydraulics wasn't working, or either the winch. Well, they were working, but they were working together. They weren't working separately. So I ended up taking the trailer back to the shop. Come to find out the circuit board was, I had water in it. So it was cross shorting out. Easy fix, just another delay for the customer. And then of course the excessive mileage we had to do today because of it. We had to take it back to the shop. But anyway, it's done. Headed home. Tomorrow we'll probably do another pickup on the west side or the east side of Ocala. Problem with Sundays is you don't really have a place to get rid of the debris. I believe this particular dumpster has shingles in it, so I really hate picking those up on a Sunday, but the customer needs it picked up so they can get their inspection done by Monday. So next week should be an interesting week. Lots of pickups, and I think I know I've got one scheduled delivery for Monday. Tuesday we have another customer that's on a 30-day cycle, so we need to get them another dumpster. But yeah, it's been a tiring week, an expensive week. That load that I just took to the landfill cost me $322. So again, not much money made off of that. But you just got to take it with the whole grand scheme of things. So good thing is we don't have any. I really thought I was going to buy another circuit board, but we were able to get it to dry out. But I'm going hoarse because I'm talking so much today. But yeah, so join us next week. Every day is an adventure. You get to go to new places all the time, constantly. It's fun. You get to meet new customers and hopefully try to establish customers for a long term. They keep you busy, and maybe one job here and there, but when you get enough customers, they give you those 1 or 2 jobs here and there, it builds up a week load or a 2-week load. So anyway, thanks for joining us. I'm glad you got to spend some time with us on our vacation, and we are going to close this chapter and open another chapter next week, probably Monday. All right, thank you. Have a good day. Good afternoon, y'all. We are at it again. We're back from vacation. It is Sunday. Don't normally work on Sundays, try not to, but when you get behind, you gotta do what you gotta do to get caught back up. And so basically right now I'm just kind of checking my tires. But yeah, yesterday I had to go and pick up a dumpster, and when I got to the customer's house, it quit working. My trailer quit working. The winch and the hydraulics was working together, so you know there was a short. So when I was trying to raise the hydraulics, the winch would tighten up. And basically what happened is, if you can see this part or not, part down here that's blinking lights on it, somehow, some way filled up with water just sitting here, because we were on vacation when I got back, and when I got to the customer's yard, it started acting funny. But so I was able to take the cover off, blow it out, dry it off, and everything started working again, and I was able to go back to the customer's yard and grab their dumpster. But yeah, it's crazy. Wasn't moving, sitting here, filled up with water. But anyway, today we got to go and grab a dumpster that we delivered last week for shingles, and it is ready to go. So I'm gonna try to get it done tonight, Sunday night, so they can have their inspection done. But right, Waylon? We're gonna go grab that dumpster? Huh? We're gonna go grab that dumpster? Yeah. But yeah, my partner and I are gonna go grab it and come back. And then tomorrow morning, I don't really like grabbing shingles on a Sunday because I have no way of offloading it, and they're really heavy. This is like I believe it's a 35 square roof, so I'm looking, I just don't like to go on one side of town, the other side of town with all that weight. But anyway, so follow along this week. We've got a busy week of pickups, and hopefully we can get some deliveries in there. I always try to offset my pickups and my deliveries at the same time, so it helps with the fuel cost. So, back to logistics. If you have a dumpster that needs to be picked up, try to pick up one and deliver one on the same route. Saves so much fuel, and it makes so much more sense on your tires and your vehicle. So let's get at it, and we will share some more experiences with you. All right, y'all. See you in a bit. Okay, so we are here. We're getting ready to pull into the recycling center. They don't weigh you or anything. Basically, they just come out to the vehicle, and check your container to see what size it is, so they can charge you per yard, or per yard. Biggest downfall is there's nails. There's just crazy nails in this place, and it's because everybody brings their construction trailer here, and they don't have a real way. It's not paved, so they have no real way of cleaning the ground. But I'm gonna stop here, and then I am gonna go inside, give them a bunch of money, and come back. And just like that, there's $180 gone. But anyway, I think it's I was looking on here, I think it's $11 or whatever per square, or per yard. I don't know, I keep saying square. I haven't woke up yet, need more coffee. But anyway, as you can see, they don't really have concrete here. It's all sand and dirt and lime rock. It gets filled with nails, so yeah, I'll come back with about 2 more or 3 more flats today, just because I visited here. But let's see where they want me to put it. Start throwing some signs anytime. I'm sure it looks like there's a pile right here, so I'm gonna put it in this pile. But just look at the ground there. I mean, you just see all the debris on the ground. So we're backed up. And I just want to give another tip out. I always try not to put my vehicle in park. It puts a lot of strain on the drive line. When the trailer dumps, it pushes the truck forward, and when you go to put that thing in drive, you can hear everything snapping and popping. So what I do really is just put it in neutral, and I hit the brake really hard, the emergency brake, and that takes all the stress off the drive line. So I got this guy waiting on me, but anyway, if you can, try not to put the stress on your drive line. Put it in neutral, put the brake on. I mean, every situation is a little different, but yeah, just trying to save some money on your vehicle maintenance. You don't want to replace the drive line. All right, see ya. Good morning. So today is Monday, and we have a lot of pickups scheduled for today, and a lot of, well, I've got 2 deliveries scheduled for today, so it's going to be a busy, crazy, long mileage day. Some of these deliveries are like so spaced apart from each other. So so first stop, we got to get rid of the shingles. We'll take you to the recycling center. So this was another topic I kind of wanted to touch on for folks that are just getting into it. You got to learn your facilities around you, who's the cheapest. Now, like our recycling center, they don't take household garbage. It's just mainly construction material. So we're able to take shingles there, and it's cheaper because of the weight. It's a flat fee. I can't remember what it is. I guess if you did the math, my 16 yard comes out to $180. So you divide, 16 and $180. So it'll give you what it costs per yard. But it still comes out cheaper then taking it to the landfill. The landfill is, at this point, you're going to raise it again next year, but it's $60 per ton. Only reason I would take it to the landfill is if it made sense logistically. I had a delivery right there and it wasn't too heavy. But sometimes when you get 40 squares of shingles, you can get it into a 16. There's no reason to take it to the landfill. It would just cost you so much money. So yeah, you just kind of like check out your recycling centers versus your landfill cost. The landfill is great for household items, furniture, stuff like that. But when it comes to construction, a lot of that construction material gets very heavy. Drywall and accident on the side of the road, just making sure we're clear. But anyway, yeah, so just learn there's other, I'm sure that you know, I have another landfill in the Williston area. Florida may be the same as the rest of the states, but usually the county you deliver to is what the landfill requires you to take the material to. So if, like, I have a job in Marion County, I have to take it to the Marion County landfill. Same thing with the Levy County landfill. If I have a delivery in landfill, or delivery in Levy, I have to take it to the Levy landfill. So, yeah. And every one of them have different costs. Usually they jack up the price when they find out, like Citrus County, it's like $120 per ton when they find out you don't live there and you're doing it for business. So yeah, it's crazy. But you know, if you learn the ropes logistically, it makes more sense for me to take it to Marion County when you have a area where you can stage the dumpster, as long as it's construction material, not household. If it's household, then you know, people with their stuff in there and it starts to smell up the place, so I have to get rid of it right away. But anyway, our agenda today is to go to the recycling center and then shoot out to Morriston, which is on the other side of the state. It's to a horse farm, and we are going to do a swap out there. They keep a dumpster there monthly, and we're going to take their dumpster and empty it, and then take it to Oxford, which is on the south side, which is about an hour and a half away from the farm. Then I will be empty. I won't have anything, no containers. What I'm going to do, I have another pickup to do in Ocala. I will come back to Ocala and do a pickup, and it will be a 20-yard, and I've got to empty it so I can deliver it first thing in the morning. So we're gonna do a lot of traveling today and a lot of landfills today. But hang around, and I will show you some of the different spots where we go to, and fun drivers in Florida. I mean, I just love Florida drivers. But anyway, I am going to film the landfill where we're going to go to, or not the landfill, the recycling center where we're going to go to, and then we'll shoot to Oxford. See you then. And like that, we're done. I really don't want to camera everything, as you can see. Debris. This place is just loaded with nails, I'm telling you. I wish they could do something about it. You come in, you're heavy to begin with, and it really doesn't give your tires a chance. But it is the cheaper way, a lot cheaper than going to the landfill with that much weight. But be careful when you come into your recycling center too, because a lot of times I'll leave, dumpsters, customers' homes, and they get a roof done, and the next thing they do is they want to put their trash into it. And they've got people there working these trash piles, and if they find any type of household garbage, or I found crab and fish and bags of stuff like that, and it just stinks so bad. And I just wish they could do that everywhere. But what they do, they turn around and stick that trash back into your dumpster, and then you no longer have a clean dumpster. So you got to figure out where to get rid of that trash before you can deliver it to the customer. So you just got to be, I would spend a little extra money and make sure you definitely put decals all over your dumpsters for people not to do that. I try to dedicate certain dumpsters to certain customers. I know that's not really possible in everybody's situation, but if I know this customer is construction only, I always deliver them basically the same dumpster. And if I know a customer is calling for house clean out and all that kind of stuff, I give them a different dumpster as well. I have even smaller dumpsters dedicated to manure, horse manure, and those dumpsters are dedicated to farms as well. But as far as money, roofing, unless you strike a really good deal with a roofer, roofing really doesn't pay that well. It's okay, because it's just so expensive at the landfill or at the recycling center. You don't make a whole lot of money off of roofing unless you have one roof after another roof after another roof after another. But most of my roofing customers are like, one customer may give me 2 jobs at the minimum, maybe 6 jobs at the most for the month, and that's per roofer. I have 4 roofers, but it's not guaranteed work, but it does help fill in the cracks, when things do get slow. But yeah, there's the money really is on like a lot of folks do like house clean outs, and that stuff is not that heavy, so you can offload it a lot cheaper. So we are headed to a monthly swap out at a farm Now this is not like horse manure. This is just basically trash from all the farm / the people who live on the farm. They use the dumpster. So yeah, it's going to be a yucky dumpster, but normally it's not that heavy. It's really kind of light. So I'll see you there. So we are arriving at the farm, and I hope the gate code is the same, because they had a change of property managers, and it's supposed to be pound 028. Let's see. We are in. I love Dodge and those squeaky doors, right? Ram, whatever. Shut this thing up. It's kind of a ride back in here. Ocala does have some beautiful horse farms, that's for sure. Lots and lots of money to be made off of horses. It'd be great if I got that World Equestrian Center they just built here in Ocala. Be a millionaire. If y'all haven't seen it, you should go check it out. It's unbelievable. It's like Disney World for horses, and the money they keep pouring the money into that place, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, so what we're doing is, this dumpster is mainly for the folks that help out here on the property. Little chickens. And we got somebody walking up here. Pause it for now. So we made it to the landfill, and this is, well, it's kind of hard to see that video, but there's probably about a mile up there to the scale house. So be in line for 30 minutes getting in, and 30 minutes getting out. Love it. They're supposed to be doing something about this. They're supposed to be adding possibly another scale for commercial vehicles, but we will see. All right. So, looks like something's wrong. They got folks out here from the county talking to everybody. probably, let's see, the scales aren't working on the outbound side, so they're turning everybody around. That's what it looks like. And rerunning them through the inbound. Fantastic! The life of dumpsters. So that's what exactly they were doing. They're routing everybody through one scale because the other scale is down. So we've already emptied. We jumped back in line, and here we are. I believe we've been here about 45 minutes, so maybe another 25 minutes to be out of here. Get to our Oxford customer. They're talking like the scales are going to be down pretty much all day. So, change of plans again. It's always changing. So I think what we'll do is go to Oxford, drop this one, and then go back to, I'm trying to think. I think we'll go back to Denellen and pick up a dumpster and just stage it for tomorrow morning. I was supposed to pick up another dumpster in Ocala, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It's just crazy. Waiting in line, waiting. But anyway, so yeah, we'll go to Oxford. See you there. Alright, so we are half a mile from our destination in Oxford. Beautiful landscaping. This customer came about through a referral. When was the person we delivered to last week in our last video? Oh my goodness. The contractor referred us to them because we supply all the dumpsters for them. But she needed a dumpster for her son at his new house, and then she called me today needing a dumpster. But yeah, beautiful home. Guess they want to buy the barn, so I gotta figure out where the barn is. I guess, oh, what am I looking at? That is a barn. The right side of the barn. But, nice barn, huh? Look at that house behind it. Wow. Dumpster delivery is successful. But anyway, what I was saying there kind of got distracted. So yeah, customers come from customers. As long as you do a good job, word of mouth is the best way of advertising it, like everybody says. That particular customer did come from one of my monthly construction customers. He actually referred he actually referred me to their son. Their son in return referred me to their parents. So that's just how, word of mouth works, and it's the best way. It really is. And super great people, nice to deal with. Sometimes it's funny because you get certain customers that I had to replace a plastic chain link fence on a house one day, and you just wouldn't believe the attitude. My bumper actually hit the plastic fence, just the little plastic chain link fence you buy at Home Depot, just broke it in half. But she had a big attitude. And then you can go to places like that, and they have a whole different type of attitude. And I believe that man wouldn't have cared if I brought a fishing pole and a tent and slept on his property. But anyway, that's what I was telling you the other day, or in my other video, that it's fun meeting different people and going different places all the time. There's a lot to see, and when I took this opportunity to do dumpsters, I never really realized all the places I would get to go and all the people I get to meet. I was just more worried about growing and making it. It's so hard for the business to get off the ground. But it's one of the perks of this job is to meet different folks and go different places. So anyway, I'm gonna go pick up another dumpster in Denellen because the landfill is backed up, and I'm not gonna waste a half a day sitting in line. So what I think I'll do is do that pickup tomorrow that was supposed to be done in Ocala, and then take it to Wildwood and turn around, come back and empty that dumpster. So that's the plan. As y'all know, the plans change consistently. So anyway, looks like we're getting ready to run into some summertime rain, thunderstorms, and I will see you probably back in Ocala or Denellen or someplace. See ya! Good morning, y'all. We are into a new day. We're going to try to finish up what we started yesterday. We had problems with the scale house yesterday, so we couldn't offload a couple dumpsters. But so we're going to head to Ocala. The customer's already calling, wanting to know when they're going to get the dumpster removed. So that's priority. We're going to go get it. see how heavy it is, because it was a construction project, and decipher where we're going to take it to offload it, and then head to Wildwood to do a swap. Customer needs another dumpster down there, so we're going to swap dumpsters with an empty and a full, and probably head back to the landfill. I don't think at this point, I believe that's our only delivery. 2 pickups and 2 landfill jobs. So, all right, we are on our way. All right, y'all. We went to Wildwood, swapped out dumpsters, grabbed their dumpster. Now at the landfill, finished with the landfill. Nothing like yesterday, thank God. But yesterday they had like I said, they had a scale issue, so backed everything up. I was in there for like 2 hours. This time I was in there for maybe 15 minutes. Fantastic. But anyway, you know, loads I love was just like the one I got. Was mainly it was just cardboard boxes from them moving into their new home, and $29. Wow. So that's why you gotta take the average at the end of the month, because I paid $330 the other day at the dump for some construction material that should have went to a recycling place, but it was on a Saturday and the customer needed a dumpster, so I had to do what I had to do. But anyway, and that's, you know, I've gotten loads of styrofoam, sweet. Insulation, sweet. You know, even bulky furniture is light, really. It's just mainly the construction, you know. You gotta stay competitive, so you don't really want to mark up your prices. I mean, I can mark up the prices and offset the cost, but at some point you're gonna lose your competitiveness. So you gotta stay reasonable, and a lot of these construction customers are long-term customers, so you're going to keep them. Like today now, I did go to the landfill this morning, and it only cost me $57, and that was construction material, so that's a good one. So now we're going to go get some meat and probably do some editing. Go home and start doing some editing. I'm kind of backed up. We went on vacation, haven't done any type of video uploads since we went on vacation, so I'm gonna be 2 videos behind, or actually 2 weeks behind. 2 weeks, 2 videos, and I had to wait on a SD card reader. I wasn't understanding how much time I was wasting downloading things by airdrop, but anyway, it showed up, so I can do some editing, get something uploaded, and I hope you all enjoyed the vacation video, because it was costly to us, and you'll have to watch to see what I mean. But you know, in the long run, it's all about memories with the kids. So that's what matters. All right, I'm going to go to lunch, and I'll see you back later today or maybe tomorrow. Bye, y'all. All right, y'all, we're back home. This is my dog, Waylon. He goes on a lot of trips with me. he gets to see the landfill more than a dog probably should. But anyway, it was another fun week, new adventures, always something happening. So he needs the camera, he says he wants some attention. But anyway, yeah, so there's more to come. We're gonna talk about advertising pretty much on our next video. Who I found out to be probably the best advertiser, and we'll go through some numbers as far as where people really look, and best place for dumpster business to be advertising. Yeah, so stick around, like, subscribe, and we have more content coming, don't we? Don't we? Crazy. Yeah. Tell them they're crazy. They're all crazy. All right. See y'all next time. Like, subscribe. Bye, y'all.